And I forget who said this in school, by the way. I saw it this morning as I was going back over everybody's introduction, and I should have taken note. But somebody asked effectively, how much longevity is there going to be with these strategies? Like as we crack the code and we figure out how to get answer engines to begin to use our businesses and our content repositories for their citations, will they change? And first of all, I have no idea because I'm just a dummy that started a school community. Second of all, I guarantee it, yes, like absolutely no question. Anybody who's ever played the SEO game knows that it's funny. There's this weird, they still do it. SEOs say this thing, they call it white hat optimization. They'll say like, oh, I only practice white hat search engine optimization. And what's funny about that is there's no such thing. If you read Google's terms of service, any attempt at manipulating search rankings is a violation of their TOS, which means there's no such thing as white hat SEO. It's all black hat. The answer engines are going to be in the exact same place, I think. They don't want us to do what it is that we're doing. So there's going to be ways to do it that's compliant with what they're looking for, like what Julian said earlier, which is I really, really liked, by the way, and this should be an action item for everybody here, which is like knowing that the articles that feature in-depth comparisons, we know that that helps rank. So that's the type of article you could create and would be considered something like white hat AEO. And then there are going to be things like we know schema moves the needle, and we can start doing keyword stuffing on schema that would be black hat AEO. And this is always going to be climbing a muddy hill. The more people that enter the fray, the muddier that hill gets, and the more valuable the audience, I think, the muddier that hill gets. So we need to accept from the very beginning that everything that we're learning, this isn't a manual or a rule book. This is mass data analysis that's helping us see lag indicators. And lag indicators are really, 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 really dangerous indicators, because the problem with lag indicators is confirmation bias is built into the data. My favorite story that was shared with me by a pseudo statistician was about about bombers in World War II. Have y'all heard this? Am I about to bore everybody? Tim's shaking his head. Yes, of course you had, Tim. I love you so much, dude. So this is the way to think about it. The U.S. Air Force was trying to reinforce their bombers during World War II. And so they started to analyze the bombers, and we were losing them in mass. And they're one of the most expensive things for us to produce. So they start analyzing the bombers that are coming back and looking at where the most amount of damage was being incurred. And then they began reinforcing the planes where that damage was. And it just took way too long for somebody to go, well, wait a minute. Those are the ones that survived. Those are the bombers that came back. It's the planes that are being shot down. We should be analyzing, and we need to go reinforce wherever it was that those got hit. That's what we're doing here. We're showing the results without the luxury of the global analysis. And so that lag indication, I think, is we just need to have that understanding that it's all that we have at the moment, and it's going to be massively flawed, and everything's going to change. So hopefully that's not too depressing, because to be honest with you, I think that benefits a group like this. We're the ones that are learning. It'll be everybody else. It's the people that aren't in the fray that all of a sudden are ranking and then are no longer ranking, and they don't know what levers to pull and what knobs to turn.